Hey, fellow mathers! Before we get into this episode, we want to share with you how you can get access to free content, professional learning that will keep your students engaged and doing the math that matters. Get ready to go to this link, mathisfigureoutable.com/challenge.
That's right. Registration is open for the free Math is Figureoutable Challenge that's starting May 15th and runs to the 17th at 7 p.m. Central. We're going to have 3 nights jam-packed with learning and routines that you can take straight to your classroom.
In these challenges, we have a great time. We do some math, talk about classroom experiences, give away super cool bonuses and prizes. You won't just walk away with routines that are naturally engaging and encourage your students to think mathematically. You'll also have a chance to win over $6,000 worth in prizes, including a few virtual PD sessions for your school. I'll be joined by my wonderful co-host Kim and special guest Jenna Labe.
You can register at mathisfigureoutable.com/challenge for a fantastic learning experience. That's mathisfigureoutable.com/challenge. Now on to the show.
Hey, fellow mathematicians, welcome to the podcast where math is figure-outable. I'm Pam.
And I'm Kim.
And this episode is a Math Strat Chat episode. That's where every Wednesday evening I throw out a math problem on social media and people from around the world chat about the strategies they use, and we love hearing how people are thinking. Seeing how people are thinking, reading how people are thinking.
Reading. Okay, so this Wednesday, our problem was 12 times 75. And we're curious, how would you solve this problem? Pause the podcast, solve it however you want. The problem is 12 times 75. Solve it and come back to hear how we solve it.
Okay, Kim, I want you to solve this one first today because you do this thing that I'm getting better at, and I'm kind of curious if you're going to do it today. I don't know if you are, but I'm kind of curious. So, what are you thinking about? If you don't mind, do you mind going first?
No, I don't mind. I haven't thought about this problem yet. Okay, 12 times 75. When I see 75, I want to call that 75%. So I'm going to go 75% of 12.
Ah.
Is that what you thought I'd do?
No.
Oh,
It's okay,
you have to
though.
tell me what you thought. So I'm going to go 75% of 12, which is 9. But that's if it was 75%. So I'm going to scale up and say 75 times 12 is going to be 900.
How do you know? I agree, by the way. How do you know 75% of 12? Do you just know that? Because you think in terms of percents.
I do think of, well,
Yeah.
I mean, there's 4 3s. So if I need 3 of the 3s, that would be 9.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So kind of like 1/4 is 3. So 3,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
which is
So it's
kind
3
of maybe,
1/4.
yeah, it's kind of maybe where I was going to go. I was going to think about, I guess I was thinking about 75% of 12, but I was going to think about it as 25% of 12, which is 3, and then scale that up times 3. I'm thinking about the other strategy I'm messing with in my head to get the 9 and then scale up to 900. So what I thought you were going to do is think about quarters. Because I'll never forget, we have this super cool video of you working with a bunch of 3rd grade kids, fourth grade kids.
Yeah.
And this kid said something about 25s, and you said, sure, we should do something about quarters.
You say that a lot.
I do, because I think it was so, like when you said it, I was like, what do I know? I don't mess with quarters. I didn't as much.
Funny.
Could you think about quarters for this problem? I'm kind of curious.
I kind of feel like I did when I was thinking 75.
Well, but you were thinking about percent. Like, I mean, like quarters of a dollar, like quarters in a dollar, like the coin, a quarter. No? Or when you say, sure, wish I knew something about quarters,
So like
do you
12
actually
quarters
mean?
and 12 quarters and 12 quarters? So 25 times 12, 25 times 12, 25 times 12.
Yeah, I think maybe if you thought about 12 quarters.
Yeah.
And then you needed 3 of those.
Uh-huh.
So how would
12
you?
quarters.
Yeah.
So I would say 12 quarters is $4. 12 quarters is $4. 12 quarters is $3.
You did the same thing I did.
12 quarters is $3. And that 3 times would be $9.
Would be $9 or that 900 that we got. Cool. And if we wanted to, we could. 12 is a nice number. We could have thought about that as 10 and 2 times 75. And what is that? Is that 750 plus 275s is 150, and 750 plus 150 is 900. So lots of nice things that we can do with this problem.
Oh, I just thought of something else I would love.
All right, bring it on. Bring it on.
How many strategies do we want?
Well, I'm curious. I
This
like
one,
hearing how you think.
because of the 75, it's got a 25 in there. That's really nice to say. 12 is 3 times 4, and 75 is 25 times 3. So
Oh,
if you group
nice.
the 24 or 25 and 4, it's like 9 times 100.
Oh, I just heard your pencil. You just
Oh,
totally
did
drew.
you? Oh God, sorry.
No. You drew parentheses, huh? I heard you go.
I did.
I could totally hear you like put the parentheses because I literally wrote down 3 times 4 times 25 times
I did
3.
too.
And then you wrote down, I heard your Ticonderoga sharp pencil regroup the 4 times 25, and then you
I
end up
did.
with 9 times 4 times 9 times 100. Yeah, that's cool.
hilarious.
So a little flexible factoring
Yeah.
happening with that problem. That is awesome. And
Okay.
now we can't wait to see everyone else's math strategy. We wonder if it was like one of ours or something entirely different.
Yeah, represent your thinking and take a picture of your work or screenshot and tell the world on social media. While you're there, comment on other people's strategies. Would you? People like that.
Yeah, it's so fun to see you commenting on everybody else's thinking, just like Kim and I are commenting on each other's thinking here. And tag me at PW Harris on that thing with the X. I think it's still Twitter. I don't know. Instagram, Pam Harris _math. Facebook, Pam Harris, author, mathematics education. Make sure you use the hashtag Math Strat Chat. And then check out our next Math Strat Chat problem every Wednesday around 7 p.m. Central Time. And then come back here to hear how we're thinking about the problem. We love having you as part of the Math is Figure Outable movement. And thank you for helping us spread the word that math is figure outable. Thank you for listening and making math more figure outable.
To learn even more, make sure you register for our free challenge at mathisfigureoutable.com/challenge. You are not going to want to miss the evenings of May 15th through 17th, starting at 7 p.m. Central.
Math teaching, go register now. That's mathisfigureoutable.com/challenge. Join us to make math more and more figure outable. And if you can't join live, register and we'll send you access to the recordings. We'll see you there.